welcome back to Learning to Be Prepared. My name is Jeremy, and today we're going to take a look at the Baton Pro, which is the newest baton in the baton series by Olight. I've been using Olights for I'd say about the last 3 to 4 years. They're one of my absolute favorite flashlight companies and the one that I tend to go to the most. And the Baton Pro is going to be a 2000 lumen flashlight, and it's going to have about 132 meter throw. And so this light is going to be a lot of fun, so let's jump in. So let's go ahead and open up the box and see what's on the inside. This little box opens up from the top here. Now, I want to explain that I have already opened this box because I've been using this light for a while. But I wanted to have everything back in the box for the video so that you could see what yours would look like when you get it. When you first pull it out, the light is going to be the first thing you see. And you'll just pull that light out, and on the back you're going to see this little yellow cover, and it reminds you a couple things as far as instructions go. One being to remember to take out the insulator that keeps the battery from making a connection during shipping. So we're going to go ahead and open that up, and that's going to be everything that's inside there. In here you're going to have a lanyard. You're going to have the magnetic charger, and also they give you a little bag, so if you want to store the charger and the light inside here while it's in your backpack or whatever, you have that option. It gives you some instructions and a little thank you message. So the light is actually not a large light. This is going to be a little bit taller than the S2R Baton 2 if you're familiar with that one. We had mentioned that this was the newest member of the Baton family, and I wanted to kind of show you these three of the batons together because these are the three that I feel like could be the most commonly used right now. The first one is going to be the S1R Baton 2, and it's going to run off a 16340 battery that's rechargeable. It's kind of the size of a CR123. Next, you're going to move up to the S2R Baton 2, which is going to have an 18650 battery in it. And then the Baton Pro, which we're looking at today, is also going to run off an 18650 battery. So depending on what size light that you would like, you know, these three little lights right here give you a lot of options. Now, the two that seem to be most compared against one another is going to be the S2R Baton 2 and the Baton Pro. The S2R Baton 2 is going to be a little less floody. The Baton Pro, which is the one we're reviewing, is definitely going to have a lot more flood, and it has approximately 850 lumens, if I remember correctly, more than the S2R Baton 2. Now, the Baton Pro, some of the run times due to the higher lumens are probably going to be a little bit less than what you get with the S2R Baton 2. So Olight, last I heard, stated that they're going to continue making the S2R Baton 2 because some people do want the longer run times. But just keep in mind that with the longer run times, you do not have as many lumens, and you're not going to have as nice of a flood as what the Baton Pro is going to offer. All three of these lights function the same way with the user interface. So there's no tail switch on this. It's just going to be a side button. So on these lights, when you hold the side button down, that's going to give us moonlight, which is really good for when you want to protect your eyes when it's dark inside the car or a movie theater, and you just want enough light to be able to see. So you're going to press and hold that button down again and let go, and it's going to be low. Press again, it's going to go to medium. Press again, it's going to go to high. And if you double tap, it goes to turbo. Now, let's see if we can do this also on the table to give you maybe a little bit different perspective. So that should be moonlight. That should be low, medium, high, and turbo. If you triple press this, it will go into a strobe mode. Now, another thing that's nice about this light, especially with it typically I would think being used as an EDC or an everyday carry light, is that when it's in your pocket and you want to make sure it doesn't accidentally go off, if you press and hold the button, I want to say it's about 3 seconds, the moonlight's going to come on, but you keep holding it and it's going to go in lockout mode. And the way you know if it's in lockout mode is you press that and the red button is going to come on. And that shows you that it's in lockout mode. To get it out of lock mode, just hold and press again and then let go, and you can go back through your modes. So the user interface is really nice on the Baton series. Now let's go over and take a look at this magnetic charger that's in here. It's a very simple charger to use. So on the end, it just has a protecting thing that covers up the USB plug. So I'm going to have a battery bank here, and all I'm going to do is just plug that in like that. And then this is magnetic, which also connects right here to the back, and that's all you do. And when it's red, you know it's charging. When it's done, that little light will turn green. And that's as easy as it is to charge this light. So this is the main functionality of the light and what all you get in the box. So looking at the Baton Pro outside, this is going to be the moonlight mode, which you can't really see this on camera. But if we go to low, medium, high, and turbo. So you get a very, very nice wide beam. Stepping back about twice as far, we're going to have the moonlight mode, which again, you're not able to see. That's going to be low, medium, high, and turbo. So if you were to be walking your dog and you had it on moonlight mode, this is going to be moonlight mode, which is not going to be as helpful. But if we go to low mode, medium, which does really well for walking the dog, high, and your turbo. Okay guys, well, I really like this Baton Pro. As with any small light with this amount of lumens, the light can get warm if you leave it on turbo for a long period of time. And I haven't experienced it myself, but perhaps even if it's in high mode for a long period of time, you know, there's not a lot of heat dissipation on this light with it being so small. But I haven't had any problems with the heat being an issue. A couple of things I would like to see Olight do to make this light more useful is to make the pocket clip longer. That way, if you wanted to put it on the bill of your hat, it would have a little bit more structure. And also, if the clip was maybe a little bit more stiff, it may not slide around on the bill of the hat, which I've heard some people talk about. And while this is not an issue with the light directly, I would like to see Olight make a light just like this, except with a tail switch. I think that would be pretty cool. But overall, I really like this light. I'm very happy with it, and I plan on continuing to use it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch. And I would also like to thank Skybin for sending me this light to review. I've been using Olights for maybe 3 to 4 years now, and absolutely love their lights. So when I was asked if I'd like to review the light, I was really excited for that opportunity. So thank you, Skybin, and thank you again for all of you watching. Have a good night.